Yeah, because we're on this call, that's something you cannot deny.
Yeah, we can't deny that. We're on the call.
It means that you are engaged in training to enrich your productivity and your sales, and that's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, pace and lead. Pace and lead with a little dosage and a reminder of what it is you want as a total end result. So I've already started. You've had some coffee already. I can just see that you've had that sip. So let's go ahead and get started. Hit me up with a couple pacing and leading.
Uh, since it's early in the morning,
Okay.
pacing and leading is difficult to come up with some ideas.
Something you want me to believe.
Right.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Another one.
Since my cat's a pain in the butt, he pushes things off the shelf.
Those are
No.
two paces. Something we agree with, something we agree with, something you want me to believe.
But he's a great cat.
Okay. But how does that help me?
Yeah, it didn't help you.
Okay. So let
Since today is Thursday,
okay.
uh, I need to get firm up my open house to be successful.
Okay, let me reverse that. You know, Doug, since it's Thursday, I would assume that you are going to confirm up some open houses that will give you more opportunities and increase your ability to be profitable in the future. And that's what we're talking about here, isn't it?
Right.
Okay. So by you doing that, how is that assisting me?
You get to know me.
Okay. So pacing, you're doing a pace and lead on yourself, and that's okay because sometimes we do need to pace and lead to provoke ourselves into action, and that's okay. We do that a lot in our own self-talk. As a matter of fact, our self-talk has a lot to do with the results we get in life. So, in a sense, yes, you can persuade, inspire, and motivate yourself with the inner dialogue using these same patterns. Okay. But let's take it from internal, Doug, to external.
External, so not myself. It's not all about me.
You know, you are important.
Um, since I need a good talking to, I better start listening. Oh, that's all internal.
That's internal. Okay, put me in a. It helps sometimes you put me in the frame of somebody who was called in on an ad through a website.
Oh, um, since you registered on our uh, website, I would be happy to help you.
Okay. Now that yeah, okay, pace and lead. Perfect. Something we agree with, something you want me to believe. Now sprinkle in some of the motivation that you believe that that buyer has. Even if you don't know it specifically, we know it generally.
Well, we know that I want to help you find the best home.
Okay, okay, good. Start again. That was it.
Um, thank you for registering on our website. I'm happy to help you search and find the best property that for the value,
And that's what you want, isn't it?
and that's what you want. That's not what
But
I'd say though.
it doesn't matter if that's not exactly what you would say, but the structure is it is the same. It's the structure and the pattern repeated over and over again before, and then it becomes yours. See, you're already doing this. You're already using this pattern to some degree. What I'm doing is I'm tearing it apart and tearing off all the other layers and ripping it down to the marrow and saying, pace, something we agree with, something that I want you to believe based upon your motivation, tying it down with a tie down. Okay. Let's try it again. Smooth it out a little bit now.
Hi, Todd. My name is Doug, and I'm with Pacific Area North Homes Area Home
Okay,
Search.
okay. Let's get past all the introduction stuff.
I want to thank you for registering on your website, on
Okay.
our website.
Okay.
I've been assigned to assist you in helping you find the dream home or the home of your dreams.
Okay. Well, wait. Okay. Since, use the word since.
Yeah.
Since I've been assigned.
Since I've been assigned to help you find your dream house, let's talk about
Okay.
some of your
No,
must-haves.
we can restructure this. Since I've been assigned, they may not know that yet. Okay.
Well, I've been assigned.
Since you have registered
Since you have registered, I've been
on
assigned.
on our website to look for homes, I have been assigned to help you and assist you through this process in order for you to find the best home possible in today's market. And that's what you want, isn't it? See how that structure is a little different? Something we agree with, something we agree with. They cannot disagree that number one, they were searching online. They cannot disagree with, I've been assigned to you because now I'm talking to you. Okay. Now, here's something I want you to believe. Because of this and because of this, you're going to believe this. And here's why. You're getting it, Doug. Let's keep it going. Let's rerun. Take 3. Go. Come on.
Thank you for visiting our Puget Sound Area Home Search website. Thank you for registering. I've been assigned to help you through this process and find the best home for your best value for your.
Okay.
I say that differently.
You got the structure down. It just needs some sanding and some polishing.
It seems to flow much better when I'm just shooting from the hip.
Hey, you know what? This is dress rehearsal. Yeah, shooting from the hip is okay if you're getting phenomenal results. If you're not getting phenomenal results, then we need to sand it and polish it and practice and rehearse until it just flows. Okay. Since you've registered on the site, Doug, and you've begun your home search, I've been assigned to help you find that home in the area that you want at the price that you can afford. And that's what you want, isn't it? Okay?
Yes.
If they comply, if this customer complies to that, and that is a softball. That is a softball lead. It is so easy for this. I'm getting excited. It is so easy for that lead to agree with that because it doesn't take much to agree, and it's hard to disagree with that leading statement. Are they going to say, no, I'm not looking for a great home at a great price? I want the shittiest home ever at the highest price possible. Okay. Something we agree with. You're shopping online. Something we agree with. I've been assigned. Something I want you to believe. I'm going to be helping you with this home search. And then that's the lead. Now, here's the sugar. Here's the motivation. Even if I don't know it greatly, I'm going to use a general motivation. You want to find the best home possible in the location that you're searching in. Is that correct? They're going to say freaking yes.
Yeah.
Once they say yes, you take that lead and make it your next pace. So, during our conversation about finding the best home possible in the greatest location, tell me what it is that you're looking for specifically. Pace, lead. Tell me what you're looking for specifically. You're leading them down the track. Do you see how you can link pacing and leading together to get them? It's the old verbiage, how to cook a frog. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Doug?
Cook a frog.
How to cook a frog.
It's a new one on me.
If you take a frog and you put them in really hot boiling water, they're going to hit that water and bounce right out. But if you put that frog in room temperature water, slowly increase the heat, that freaking frog will cook itself. So we're taking and moving the leads through this process.
Send me some frogs.
Wait a minute. Okay. So sorry for the sound effects, Jim, Celine. But we're moving them down this track through persuasion. This is really, if you're into martial arts, okay, it's using their strength. Okay. This is like judo. You're using their strengths, things that we already know, and you're moving them into a position, which, well, I mean, we're not hurting them or disabling them for anything, but we're using their strengths to help them resolve a problem. If they didn't have a problem, they wouldn't be looking on the web for a solution. Wow, what a concept. Okay. Celine, you're next at bat. If you're able
Okay,
to.
yeah. What's the scenario?
Any scenario you want, Celine, because you are the queen of the hour right now.
Ooh, the hour? That's exciting.
But you only have 5 minutes, so you better put an hour in 5 minutes. Okay.
That's not an hour. Okay, let's talk about the listing appointment.
Sure, go ahead. Just
okay.
Just throw me in there.
And so what are the words that you usually use? You say since.
Since? No, okay. Now let's expand it even more. Okay, because you can use this in a temporal fashion.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Meaning you can talk about something we agree upon in the past.
Okay.
You can talk about something we agree upon in the present. You can talk about something that we can agree upon in the future. So now we've just taken indirect cause and effect and put it in a layer of temporal use. So you can use it temporally. We can agree upon something in the past. No, this is going to get really cool. We can agree upon something in the future to create present action. We can agree upon something in the past that can create present behavior and action. We can agree upon something in the present to create a future action. We can agree. So you can see how you can intermix all the temporal aspects to pacing and leading. Now, here's another level to this. Not to get too caught up around this, but what if you were to add sensory preferencing with this?
Like,
the more we look
the hand gestures.
Okay, now watch. The more we look at the net proceeds, the easier it's going to become for you to feel comfortable about moving forward. And getting the most money possible for your home is exactly what you're looking for, isn't it?
Yep.
What you're looking at, what you feel is everything that we're discussing and talking about right now.
Okay.
So I'm using the words verbal, I'm using the auditory, but my hand gestures are auditory and kinesthetic.
Yeah.
And remember, what we say with our bodies carries more weight than what we say with our mouth.
Got it.
All right, that's levels beyond. Okay, but
that's hour 3 of the seminar.
That's day 2.
Okay.
So just keep it basic. Something we agree upon, something you want me to believe.
Okay. So since you are interested in selling your home for top dollar, and the market is extremely hot right now with homes selling, 50 to 100K over asking.
Pace.
Yep. I think that you are wanting to capitalize on that opportunity and get top dollar for your home as well. Is that right?
Yes. Good job. I would strengthen your lead by replacing the word I think.
Okay. Since you are interested in getting top dollar in your home and the market is extremely hot right now with homes selling 50 to 100K over asking, you want to get top dollar in your pocket, or you want to take advantage of that and get top dollar in your market at this time, correct?
Okay, yes. So there's transition words that
Okay.
help us move from pacing to leading.
Got it.
And it changes it from a indirect cause and effect statement to a direct cause and effect statement. Something we agree with, something agreement, and you want to use the words it, which, or that.
Okay.
It means that confirms, which compels us to, which compels, or it, which, or that. So right after that second lead, or that, I'm sorry, right after that first or second pace,
Yep.
you can use the transition words it means, or
Okay.
that confirms,
Okay.
or it, which, or that is the transition from pacing to a direct effect to those two causes.
Okay. So since the market is, since
Right.
you're interested in getting top dollar for your home and the market is hot right now with homes selling for 50 to 100K over asking price, it confirms that you want to get top dollar for your property as well. Is that correct?
It is. Okay. Now, what did I just agree with?
That you want to get top dollar as well.
Okay, now use that as your next pace.
Okay. Since you want to get top dollar for your home, we need to make sure that we price your home.
Okay. So, okay, yes. Okay, go ahead. Since you can say, since you want to get top dollar for your home, let's go ahead and take a look at my marketing platform, my marketing structure, my marketing plan that will enable you to achieve that mark in today's environment.
Okay.
How does that sound? How does that look? How does that feel?
How does that feel?
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Do you want me to say it again?
Take three.
Take three. Okay. Since you want to get top dollar for your home, let's go ahead and look at my marketing plan so we can get you that net proceeds, that high seller net proceeds in your bank account, and we can start looking for the next home. How does that sound?
Yes. And you can also add a little bit of head nod in there. And if you want, how does that sound? Okay.
Yep.
Now remember, with the head nods, non-verbally speaking, a head nod that goes up and down real quick, and all they're going to be doing is seeing your nose and your chin and the forehead. They're just going to see this bounce up and down. Okay.
Like a bubble.
You can say, and how does that sound? You can touch your heart. How does that sound? They're going to hear the auditory, but they're going to feel the meaning.
Okay.
Because words are 7% of how we communicate. 38% of how we communicate is through tonality. Okay, 57% is through the body language. So how does that sound? Okay, the eyebrow lift, the head nod up. I'm basically signaling to you that's a visual. You hear auditory, but I'm telling you this non-verbally, visually.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really actually pretty cool once you get, to start to parcel it out. And then you go to a restaurant and you see two people that perhaps are in conflict, and one person's trying to look at it and the other person says, "You don't understand how I feel." Well, you're not looking at it the right way.
Different perspectives.
That's right. Okay. Competing blends of sensory preferencing sometimes don't result into a peaceful ending.
Okay. All right. That's actually all great stuff to do when I door knock today too. So
yes, it's called calibrating. You can calibrate very quickly. People that happen to be more visually, they're going to have much nicer, appearances. I'm just speaking in a general swipe, a brush stroke, a wide brush stroke. You can't always assume that because you don't know who's going to be answering the door. It could be the person who could care less about what the outside looks like. Okay. So, Jim.
Hey, good morning, Todd.
Hey there. Hello, hello.
Hey, since you registered on our, excuse my hoarse voice, I'm having it going, rebounding from a cold. Um,
You partied hard last night in that.
that was a good time, that was for sure.
Yes, sir.
Hey, since you registered on our Puget Sound home search site, I've been
Yeah.
assigned to help you find a great valued home in the area. Hey, Todd, tell me what specifically, what are you looking for?
Okay. Good. Good. Pace, lead, and then I continue. And since you, okay, I would recommend something we agree with, something I want you to believe, and then ask for that confirmation.
Now, how do
Uh,
I agree. That's what I thought too.
yep.
So, in the looking for a great home, valued home in the area, how do I rephrase that to?
No, that's a great thing to say. That's a great thing to say. Tie it down. Get a confirmation. Use a tie down. Um, that's what you want, isn't it?
Okay, I'm assuming that's what you're looking for, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, awesome. Well, hey,
And
Todd, can you tell me specifically what you're looking for?
oh, okay. You jumped right into the lead, but use that. Use put a pace
Oh,
before that
the
lead.
great value. Okay,
Yes,
yes,
and knowing that you want to get the greatest value because
okay,
they just said that they did.
right.
You're just using what they just agreed to as a pace in order to set up the next lead to move them down the line.
Gotcha.
There's a science to persuasion. Some people are just really naturally persuasive. This is where neurolinguistic programming started. Richard Bandler and John Grinder studied persuasive people and they started to notice patterns. And then they dissected linguistically the patterns and how these patterns affect people's neurological behaviors in regards to programs that we run in our heads.
Okay.
It's the understanding of subjective behavior as it relates to human behavior.
Hey, Todd. Good morning.
Hey,
Hey, since you've registered on our Puget Sound home search site, I've been assigned in helping you find a great value home in the area. I'm assuming that's what you're looking for on our site, correct?
I'm looking for a great home. Yeah, you bet.
Awesome. Hey, I've got about 10 years in specializing in the Puget Sound area, so I just need to kind of get nailed down what you're looking for specifically so I can help you as I've helped others find
Okay,
that perfect home.
okay. Um, for this practice, try to be more specific with the pace.
I was a little rushed.
Yeah, knowing that, understanding that you want to get the best possible property in this area. Okay. Now, here's something I want you to believe. I've worked in this area for so long, I have a great understanding
Right,
of what homes are selling for and where to find the best values.
right.
Is that important? They'll say yes. Well, since it's important that you have an understanding about these areas that you're working in, tell me what specifically you're looking for. Ooh,
Oh,
how can they say no?
agreed. That
This is
is.
what I coached for years in the timeshare industry. I got paid pretty damn good for it because it doesn't matter what sales field you're in. It's just a pattern of language, just structure, programming. Something we agree with, something I want you to believe, something we agree with, something I want you to believe, something we agree with, something I want you to believe. And whether you use an indirect or a direct from a cause to an effect, starting like we talked about all the, we live in a cause and effect world. And so you're establishing the cause as something we agree to the effect, something you want them to believe, and something that you want them to believe fulfills their wants, their needs, and their desires at some level. Even if you don't understand it intimately, you can understand it generally. based upon the context in the industry that you're operating in. Take 3, Coach Jim.
Hey, good morning, Todd. Hey, since you've registered on our Puget Sound area home search site, I've been assigned to help you find that perfect home in the greater Puget Sound area. I'm assuming you're looking for a great value property.
Okay, take away assuming.
Okay. So, great value property. I'm assist you in helping find a great value property in the area. Oh, just go right to it. Is that correct? Or no? I've been assigned.
I am looking for a great property in the area.
I've been assigned in helping you find a great value property in the area.
That's a lead.
Right, but how do I turn it into that question? That's why I wrote, I'm assuming, is that correct?
Take it from the top.
Good morning, Todd. Since you've registered on our website, Puget Sound Area Home Site, I've been assigned to help you find a great value home in the area.
And that's what you're looking for, isn't it?
That's what you're looking for, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And that's what you're looking for. Yep, that's it.
Great. And since we are discussing about the greatest value of home that you're looking for, I can see here on the website some of the styles that you've been looking at. Is there something specific that I can help you search for currently?
Perfect.
That will meet your needs. See, when you make the request of the lead, when you introduce the lead to them, give them a reason to comply to it.
Right, to buy back into it.
Give them a reason to comply to your lead based upon their known or general motivations about why they took that behavior. Hey, if they had all their problems solved, they wouldn't be checking in.
Exactly. Since you've registered on our Puget Sound area home search site, I've been assigned to help you find that great valued home in the area. That's what you're looking for, correct?
Pretty close. Let me flip it back to you. Jim, I noticed that you have registered on our site to search for homes here in the greater Mill Creek area. And looking at this, it tells me that you're looking for a home that is in the $400,000.
I like that.
400,000. The 400,000. It tells me that you are looking for a home in the $400,000. And is this something that you have been looking at for a while? Is this something that you've been researching for a while?
Okay.
You can go whatever you want with that lead.
Yes.
And if they say, yes, this is something I've been researching for a while, then you can move it right into your next lead. Or, hey, since you've logged in and started searching for homes, I have been assigned to assist you with this search. And knowing that you have looked, that you are searching online, it tells me that you are looking for the best possible home in this area that you are searching in the Mill Creek area. Is that correct?
So hence why when like I showed earlier, we need to do a little research once we do get a lead to kind of get a glance at what they're looking at. So we get an idea of Mill Creek or Lake Stevens.
Something we agree with, I see that you're searching in the Mill Creek area.
Yep.
That's great. Now, naturally, searching in this area causes me to believe that this is an area that you want to find the best possible home at some point in time in the near future. Is that correct? I'm just using real basic general terms.
Exactly.
And if they say, well, yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to find the best possible home? And if they're not interested in the Mill Creek area, I want to know that too. Yeah, Todd, we're looking for properties in the Mill Creek area. Okay. Well, since we're looking in the Mill Creek area, and I appreciate you bringing that up, what specifically is important to you about this area? One, and second, the home. Because obviously you want to find something that really fits your needs, correct? How can they say no to that? I,
Beautiful.
I asked them in the lead, what is important about Mill Creek? What about the house?
Exactly.
And those two factors are important to you, correct? Well, yeah.
You're gonna be important to
Okay.
everybody.
Well, I want to find, I like the neighborhood because it's in a great school district, and I'm looking for something that I can afford under 800,000. Okay. So, and knowing that you're shopping for a school district, uh, and that tells me the value you place in your children's education, and the home being around the $800,000 criteria. Let's go ahead and set up a specific search that I can help you and be a concierge for you in the time frame that you want. Real quickly, is this something that you are considering doing within the next 6 months or sooner, or are you outside of 6 months?
Perfect. Now
And then
you're
I can begin to qualify.
right. Right. That's what you're doing. Very nice.
And then I let them know that I'm a concierge service. Well, I have another agent. Well, great. That, you know what, since you that I'm just going to use, watch this. I already have an agent. I'm not going to be like, you're evil. Why are you calling me for? You're an idiot. If you have an agent, you call your agent. Don't bother me on my website. Go away. Okay. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to use that strength, pull them in, wrap them around, and put them in a full Nelson. Okay. So.
So how would you fight that? Because
Yeah,
Mike got
I
that.
got it. This is easy. We're going to use pacing and leading. Since you are already working with a real estate broker and you've checked into my website to search for homes, it tells me how important you feel it is to work with a real estate agent and find the right property. Is that right?
It is.
They can't say freaking no. And knowing that you value the ability to work with a real estate agent to help navigate and put together transactions and offers for you and assist you in finding the right piece of property, let me offer you my services. In the event that your real estate broker isn't currently available to show you a piece of property, as part of our conversation now, I am available. So if your real estate broker isn't available to show you a property at 7 o'clock on a Friday night, or 11:30 on a Saturday afternoon, or even perhaps at 2:45 on a Sunday, part of our services that we provide here is a complete and full concierge service, not only for showings, but property research and information.
Beautiful. Okay. And they push back on that, and it just kind of take the message.
And then I can go a little bit deeper because we've been doing sales development, in the past. So we can handle that objection with a little bit more care and more diligence. Well, okay, great. You're working with another agent. That's fantastic. How did you happen to meet with that real estate broker? That might come a little bit later. But
Okay.
right now, in this scenario, when we're working on online leads,
Right.
I'm going to be a little bit more cautious because it's more of a nurturing relationship when they're meeting somebody online. Perhaps they have, or they haven't met with this other broker. Perhaps they have another online broker they're working with and they call him their real estate broker. I'm not sure yet.
Right.
But my thought is I'm just going to try to get them into a point where I can start establishing the trust using what it is that they have in order to move them towards what they want.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. No, totally agree with you.
I got to get rolling. We can continue to work on this next week on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Thursdays not going to work, but we can continue this conversation. I need to get back to my my other webinar. I have another thing going on here right now.
Hang on for a minute, Team Scott.
Okay,
You bet.
I'm just going to keep this thing rolling.
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.